Hey, welcome to American Reversion and Integrative Preparedness Patreon, and everybody who's come over from Zombie Farmer. So, why do I say all that? Hope you all are having a good evening. I am. Just finished my chili and about to relax. As some of you may have heard or may not have heard yet, I was suspended. I got a strike over on the Integrative Preparedness channel, the YouTube channel, because I expressed my opinion on that shooting up in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo. So I've been suspended. They tell me that I can't post and I can't whatever, for a week. I've appealed it because they're totally wrong. I didn't say anything in there that violated anything that they claimed that I did. But we know how that works, right? Anyway, but luckily I have this one. The interesting thing is that video probably should have been on American Reversion because it had more to do. Well, it had something to do with preparedness, but it had a lot to do with, also what's going on in our world. So I want to take a minute here, a couple of minutes actually, to let you know I'll be back. Maybe, who knows, maybe they'll find something else they don't like about me. Should be back in a week on the Integrative Preparedness channel, but until then I'm going to be able to continue to put up stuff on Integrative Preparedness Patreon, okay? But I'll be taking it up from the American Reversion YouTube site. Does that make sense? So I probably ought to explain a couple of things about that. For those of you wondering what's the difference, Integrative Preparedness is about preparedness. American Reversion is about all the wacky things going on in our country and what we should do about it. On the Integrative Preparedness Patreon site, I cover a lot of things that YouTube won't allow. For instance, lately I've covered things like, one person building, clearing, and carrying multiple guns. Matter of fact, I'm going to put one up tomorrow. I think it's going to go back to concealed carry again because as crazy as things are getting in our world, you're going to need to pay even more attention to defending and making sure that you're able to defend yourself. We're going to have more of these craziness. By the way, I just saw that there's been another shooting out in California at some church. A bunch of people wounded, at least one dead. Someplace called, what was it? I don't remember. But anyways, out in California at a church today on Sunday. And there was a couple more yesterday after this Buffalo deal. So we're going to see this spinning up more and more. Be aware, be prepared. I'll be putting more and more of that stuff here on American Reversion as well. So the other thing is, man, I want to thank Zombie Farmer. I reached out to him, and he got right out there. He just put one up to all of his people, letting them know about my suspension, where you can they could watch me, and we share a lot of subscribers. I know that. So hopefully, he was helping any of my subscribers who needed to know, and also I've seen already some of Zombie's people that weren't with us before over here, and welcome to you all. A great welcome. You come from a great guy, and you're a great channel over there at Zombie Farmer, and I think that you're going to find that we think alike here. What else do I want to say? If you do want to join us on, welcome also to all the new Patreon people. I have it is just the last few days has exploded on Patreon. Welcome to all of you. I said this the other day that I like to welcome everybody personally, but I don't always get notifications of each individual. I get notifications of some people. I don't know why some and not others. Because I'll get a notification that the 4 people here, this is a new member, but then I'll look and I say, well, there's 10 people that have joined, so I don't get it. But anyway, if I miss you, and I hate that, I want to welcome you personally. I know this doesn't seem very personal, but thank you very much for coming on to Patreon. I try to cover a lot of stuff that I think is important to you. If you're new to me, I'm a former police officer, deputy sheriff, who also did time. I didn't do time that way. Did time undercover narcotics, undercover organized crime, both on local and federal levels. Did also time in, you know what I mean, and fugitive apprehension, and a bunch of other things besides that. So I come at things from that perspective, okay? We're headed for hard times here. Hard times are coming, and we need to be ready, and we need to be prepared for them. We also need to be aware of what's going on in our world, what's going on around us. The political jungle has its effect on our daily lives, and we need to accept that and be ready for it. So welcome to everybody. Like I say, you all on Patreon, I think I started to say, if you join on Patreon, we just have one level. It's just $1 a month. Love to have you there because we cover a lot of stuff, and I've got some really smart people on the Patreon with some really deep and wide knowledge bases on a number of things, everything from electromagnetic stuff to military and police stuff and all sorts of things. If you're new to us, like I say, welcome. We're nice and polite here, and if you come from Zombie, I know that you already are, so that's great. I think that's it. So those of you on Patreon, you're going to continue to see the things that I put up on Patreon. I'll just be putting them up from a different place, but it won't make any difference to you. You won't even notice the difference except when you hit it, and it'll play on the American Reversion YouTube channel. And this is one of the reasons to have Patreon, right? I was able to put I put up the point of view video of the shooter up there on Patreon. If you want to see it, it's up there. So I think that's all I wanted to say. Thank you all. Spread the word around if you know people that, because I know a lot of people kind of watch, the same things with their friends. Let your friends know, hey, Steve got suspended, so he must have done something right? Well, not really. I didn't do anything that I should have got suspended for, but whatever. And it just makes me understand even more than I did the importance of backups, right? Backups. As a matter of fact, I will be putting together 2 additional channels to the 2 I already have because they're going to deal with different things. And that was my original purpose of putting up American Reversion, because I needed a place to do I was getting too political on. I felt that I was, maybe I wasn't, but I just felt like, we're getting too political on integrative preparedness, and I had always meant for that channel to be preparedness, not political. Although, we know that the two can't really be separated in today's world. So I'll be adding 2 more, probably in the next month or so, something like that. And I'll let you all know, and you can pick and choose. And I hope that you'll. I don't expect you to watch all of them because probably all of them aren't going to be of interest to you, but you'll have your selection. So I hope that you'll subscribe. So again, welcome to all the people from Zombie. It's great to have you here. I hope that you'll get something out of it, and then we'll enjoy it and participate. Welcome to all the new people on Patreon, and I think that's it. You'll keep getting stuff because I'll keep putting it up through American Reversion till I get out of YouTube jail. And you all have a great night. Remember, like I say on integrative preparedness, we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow. Well, I guess I prepared by having a backup channel, right? We're going to continue to live well tomorrow. And on American Reversion, I say America needs a reversion or something, and it needs you to be a part of it, it needs me to be a part of it, it needs all of us to be a part of it. So you all take care, stay safe, watch what's going on around us because it's getting crazy and it's going to get crazier, right? Okay, y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.